That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of Mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with Mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldous. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I wasn't brought here because my old partner needed a spotter. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a Mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial massed attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that mask Mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown's own Zoe Stark was caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them? That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation like this.
I would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking lots were made for. Oh, hit by a flying stop sign. That had to hurt. Ooh. And she anticipated what was coming.
Boom! DDT! Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match. Man, what timing on that counter.
Eludes the attack.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex. And Zagiri finds its mark.
Uh-oh.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Cars cars, ambulances, all manners of weaponry. We might be looking at the point of no return here.
Oh boy, foreboding message here, opening those doors. Here's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Go behind.
German.
9.
Come on, I think a point has been made in this one. This is not the place anyone should be in now.
Too late, Byron.
Ooh.
And she saw that coming from Zoe.
Ooh. Everything in the parking lot can be used as a weapon. It's about the most unforgiving environment you can imagine.
Wow. A running Hurricane Rana.
And that last bit of offense looks to have cut deep. She is bleeding badly now. Could be having some impaired vision.
Turns it around with an inverted DDT.
Counter from Stark.
Uh-oh.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Going for the home run.
Ooh! Great agility on display. Boom! Devastating kick.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Ooh.
Ducks through. Up and over.
No official needed here, as it looks like they've settled it themselves.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what?
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's...
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Well, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Able to slip away.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
She managed to avoid that offense.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Ah, right to the back. What a shot!
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready.
Boom! Drop kick! Great athleticism. Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
This is where Morgan will be tested. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Flying Majorana, beautiful. She's going up now, going up high.
Liv got out of the way.
Heading back to the ring.
Ooh,
And she's taking a serious beating here.
total dominance. She's just going off.
With authority. Liv Morgan, a hammerlock.
SOS. Getting out of harm's way.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Standing shooting star press.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Liv won't come back from that. Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still has.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
With a basement drop kick. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Ouch. Oh. Well scouted by Liv Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker.
Call it, Dennis.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
Watch out.
Suicide dive. Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Boom! A forearm smash.
Oh, no. What could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up in the barricade. In a big boot.
She's got something in mind here.
Oh! And she quickly turned that around.
She's able to evade. Into the DDT.
All the momentum's against Morgan now.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in.
She goes back into the ring. What a forearm placed against the turnbuckles.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
She wants it one more time. And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
It's me!
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. these attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Worry less, Aldous. I can guarantee that this devious masked attacker will not give me any trouble. It doesn't feel like her style. Or his.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off, like a piece is missing, and I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
It's me!
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to
What
the ring
is that?
from Long Island, New York, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions.
Oh, it's the title. It's messing with the outfit.
Walking
Because the
into
bottom of the
Unity's
outfit is
den
completely
with this
different.
level of
There's a
backup
glitch.
sends a clear message.
Yeah, that message might just be, I'm extremely reckless. She just brought more chum to the feeding frenzy.
Let's see if her daring strategy turns the tide, or if she's ventured too far into hostile waters.
Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
Dolan competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest women's titles outside of WWE.
And since then has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions. A woman who has had to rebuild her confidence, now ready to wreak havoc again.
Well, Gigi's not here to make friends, but she's ready to put every competitor down and bury them in black roses.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway. The SmackDown roster is coming together. And it's...
Oh, look at this. Roll. This is so unique. Look at this.
There it is. Win. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Not even a near fall there. Locks up.
That'll move you back. Oh, an uppercut.
teeth.
Hits the drop kick.
He's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Uncorks it, uppercut. The vicious streak of Dolan's being put to the test there.
Great drop kick.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Oh, look out. It's on now. Oh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come on, this isn't right. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oh!
Ooh! Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Look at this.
With a DDT.
Takes out the knee. An impressive chain of moves from Gigi.
Dolan's bringing a little extra tonight.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Dolan to build upon.
Don't do it.
Suicide dive.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Lift off. The high risk just resulted in a big splat. On the top. Back in the ring. Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Lands a timely reversal.
Gigi managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
It's time for Dolan to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Oh, great go behind.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web. She's still in this one. Ooh.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. Picking up speed, building.
Oh, she was starting to roll, but it fell apart.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Time to end this. Oh, my God. No way Gigi's getting up now.
Looking for the pin. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here is your winner, the Natural #1.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Well, sucks to be her. But she's the perfect cover. Mutiny might get a new member, but look how united this roster is now. It's a win for us.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay. I like the storyline so far.
Here she comes, battling for SmackDown's honor against Naomi. The following contest
I really should fix that.
Making
Yeah,
her way
probably
to the
should
ring
fix that.
from Long Island, New York, one half.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do.
Naomi's actions have caused some deep divisions on the SmackDown roster, but there's nothing like a common adversary to bring people together. It might not be pretty, but it's effective.
I don't know, relying on vigilante justice to rebuild unity? Is that really who we are?
Naomi's opponent hopes so, as she tries to be judge, jury, and Naomi's executioner in this one. Quicker than Naomi there.
What now? What else we gotta see? The superstar from the apron!
All right. It looks like Liv Morgan isn't willing to sit this one out.
She's going to show Naomi how it feels to get attacked from behind.
Liv's in the ring!
She's involving herself here.
And where do we go from here? This is total havoc.
The referee clearing that, shoulders down, going for the cover. And she's not done yet.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd.
snapmare. Oh, look at the kick. Oh. She turns it around with the reversal. Flying Mayorana.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Naomi looking a little less than determined there. Boom, snaps the leg across the head. Snap you in half. Oh.
Insecurity finds its mark.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Boom, DDT. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
God, what an elbow.
I think that opened her up.
Oh, man, yes, it definitely did.
Just a savage attack. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Countering each other again and again. Off the ropes. Hurricanrana spiked them.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Naomi bring it
to the top rope.
Split-legged moonsault.
Exclamation delivered by Naomi.
2 count. Amazing.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up.
I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
Naomi thought she had her beat there, but this one will continue.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Turns it around.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
And oh my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Man, calf kick right on point.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. Gone. Naomi felt that one big time.
Going for the cover. Finally over.
Here is your winner, the Natural, #1.
A tough loss for Naomi tonight, and it certainly doesn't help her case with all the suspicion swirling around her.
Well, this settles it for me, Cole. This might not be a court of law, but Naomi doesn't just look defeated. She looks guilty. Case...
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah. You had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Well, except for Naomi. She officially joined Mutiny.
I guess she figured they were the only ones who didn't believe she did something wrong.
Losing Naomi stings, but we've got most of the roster back on high alert against Mutiny. That's a win in my book.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, the natural #1 in CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
She dodges out of the way.
Getting tagged in.
Wow.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Strong counter from Punk.
Sharp chop.
Oh, what a kick.
What a forearm.
No respect from the champion shown there.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Bang! Oh, he fights Lexis back. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Bam!
King gets out of dodge.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Ooh!
A humiliating slap.
Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton. And into the corner he goes.
King one step ahead. Schoolboy!
Shoulders are down.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Well, maybe it's just me, but you can only be disrespected so many times like that before you start to develop a complex.
You get slapped a lot, Corey?
It's none of your business, Cole.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Big knee lift. And a short clothesline.
Tossed back into the ring.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Dropping the elbow.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Oh, that'll shatter your chest.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, we not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.